very exciting year at Montclair State University. As we looked at the university, there are a number of areas where we really believed, first of all, that we could excel, and second of all, that there was a tremendous social need, and the sciences was one of those areas. We now have a new School of Nursing, which is just rising from the ground in spectacular fashion. We have growing programs in public health, strong programs also growing in nutrition and food science, in psychology and exercise science. We're just unstoppable.
The story of the sciences, not just at Montclair State, but anywhere, is the fact that the sciences are the solution. Within the College of Science and Mathematics, we have an array of institutes and centers like our PSE&G Institute for Sustainability Studies, our Bristol-Myers Squibb Science Teaching and Learning Center, and our Center for Quantitative Obesity Research as a few examples. These are really critically important, and primarily because we're able to reach out across the college, even across the university, to bring other disciplines under one umbrella.
We have a group of medicinal chemists who are on that side, and we have biochemists and biologists. So we do research in a variety of areas, a little bit in the cancer arena, a lot in global health and parasitology.
Pacific River Institute was established back in 2004. The function of the Institute is to promote environmental research and education. We want the Institute to become the go-to place of the region for any type of water science related question.
Within the College of Science and Mathematics, we have a large number of faculty who are working on critical issues that are important not just to the individual, the neighbor down the block, but to the nation and to the world.
Montclair State University has been a member of the LIGO collaboration since 2013. LIGO stands for the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, and it's really a massive science project that's trying to detect gravitational waves produced by colliding neutron stars and black holes. This is the first time that we actually see gravitational waves passing over the Earth.
My laboratory is primarily concerned with jellyfish venom. We've gotten very interested in the effects of jellyfish venom and the proteins in the venom. Our ultimate goal is to try and get some of these proteins, once they've been cloned, looking for pharmacological relevance, right? Could we develop new drugs?
My laboratory lately has evolved into a really exciting area of research, I think. There's a big problem now that we use antibiotics too much, and we develop what is called antibiotic resistant. Bacteria become resistant to antibiotics. How is it that bacteria become resistant? But what we don't know is how is it that bacteria respond to an antibiotic at the beginning, before it becomes resistant.
Healthcare is changing right now. New Jersey has lots of needs with a diverse population. The Montclair State University School of Nursing is designed to address those needs. It's an amazing, wonderful opportunity.
Our public health faculty are engaged in research in a number of important areas. We have colleagues who are looking at HIV and AIDS prevention and communication in communities of color. We have folks looking at adolescent reproductive health.
There is a higher interest in science and mathematics and computer science and information technology and cybersecurity. There is a higher interest today than ever before. We have to make sure we are accessible for the students who want to head in that direction.
Many of the young scientists that we recruit need the support of scholarships in order to pursue these difficult fields. And they need to study, and they need to spend time in the lab, and they need to work with their faculty. So if they're having to hold down 2 jobs in order to just pay their tuition, they're never going to be able to have the time necessary to really excel in the field. And so the scholarship support for science students is absolutely critical to their success.
What I'm working on are nuisance and invasive species in marine environments. So I'm working with different species of jellyfish and figuring out how they got here and studying their populations. And I'm also working with an invasive species of seagrass down in St. John's in the U.S. Virgin Islands and figuring out how closely related all those different populations are and why it's spreading so quickly.
We don't know the full sequence of hyaluronic acid from the Atlantic sea nettle. They're a very common jellyfish around this area, so I'm working on getting the sequence out of it, comparing the sequence to various creatures, because hyaluronidase gets used in a lot of venoms throughout the animal kingdom.
This is a toxin protein from the venom of Atlantic sea nettle. So we have modeled this protein using different algorithms and different softwares. First we had to isolate the gene from the jellyfish, and it generates this model for us.
It's amazing to be able to come in here every day to do research. The school has also provided me a West Rep scholarship to do research here, which helps not only fund me, but also fund the lab as well.
All of the monies that we get here allow us to work and spend most of our time on campus and in the labs rather than going out and trying to work on the side. So it's really, really helpful, and it gives you an opportunity to really immerse yourself in the campus environment and in your department.
You never know who the leaders are on campus or who's going to benefit from the scholarship you're giving at the end of the day. So that person could be the next president, next doctor, next lawyer, you never know. So providing a scholarship just helps mold the society we're living in.
When I speak with someone who is thinking about contributing to the sciences and the development of the sciences at Montclair State University, what I try to say to them is, you are, if you do this, connecting yourself with the future in a way that is so dynamic. You are creating the scientist of tomorrow. You're part of the expression of how humanity moves forward from one century to the next with more knowledge, more ability to care for people in need.